We live in a time in history where we can literally change the genes of our kids. You can be 5'4" and your spouse could be 5'2", and you can have a kid that's 6'5". But there is downsides. So this video is gonna go over the downsides of gene editing. Alright, so pretty much gene editing is when scientists literally use modernized devices and they pretty much snip out parts of the human gene and they use quote unquote a pair of scissors to just cut any part of the gene that they do not want. Alright, so pretty much though, the premise of this video starts with no baby would ever consent in being changed, especially when they're still in the womb. They have no say in it, and whatever effects that are happening are not just temporary, they're permanent. They're permanent. They're gonna live with these genes for the rest of their lives, and it's in the parents' hand for them to for their children to deal with these problems. So it isn't somewhat unethical to change your kids' genes to your desire because they never said to them. And the only acceptable way to edit genes is to help fight back any diseases that have a potential of arising in children. Would be a bigger gap. The poor would become poorer while the rich keep on becoming richer. Gene editing would make the gap even more greater. It would create a biological contrast between how the poor may look and behave compared to how noble the rich look or behave. This will let gene editing conduct the status of a human based on their biological makeup. If we leave out gene editing, then we can still reunite the two contrasting human statuses and destroy the systematic inequality between how a poor human or rich human look or behaves. Although there were many negatives listed out for gene editing, those were only negative because humans were negatively using it on themselves for their own selfish desires. Yeah, if we use it in a responsible and controlled manner, it can be one of the leading factors for modern human innovation and possibly help avoid or cure any human diseases or illnesses that were once deemed incurable. Thanks for watching. Leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more videos about biological topics.